Scandinavian Bob here, hi. What I'm about to show you now might seem simple, but to many of you it might just hold the key to breaking free for good. And most people overlook this. Don't be one of them. So stay with me here and you'll see NoFap in a way you've never seen it before. You see, there's an interesting study on rats where they hooked up a button to cocaine so that every time the rats pushed that button, they got to consume that drug. And the rats very easily get addicted to cocaine. They will press a button to exhaustion and basically keep pushing the button over and over. Click, 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 pushing the button all day long. But if that cocaine is taken away from them so that nothing no longer happens when they press that button, of course they are going to keep trying for some time. They try to keep pushing that button. But since nothing is no longer happening, eventually they will of course stop pushing it. Now that totally makes sense, right? And then they just go off and do something else. But then the researchers let a long time pass by. And then one day they suddenly exposed the rats to a serious electrical foot shock with extreme physical pain, which you could equate to a serious life stressor. And can you guess what happened then? That's right. The very first thing the rat will do in that case is to run over to that old button and start pressing it again, even though he has forgot about that button since it's no longer working. Now, when you hear this, a light bulb should really be going off in your mind, because this tells us two important things. Number one, once our brain has discovered something that instantly gives us a lot of dopamine in our reward pathway, even after we have stopped using that behavior. If we are exposed to a serious stressor, our brain will tell us immediately that, hey, quickly now, go and do that thing that gives us a lot of dopamine, because we are under a critical amount of stress and we need to be relieved right away. Number two, since you now realize just how big of a trigger stress and emotional pain can be in making you relapse, you should now also be realizing how important it would be for you to learn some good and potent alternative healthy ways of coping with stress that you regularly practice and become good at. And then, once you practice those healthy stress coping mechanisms, every now and then remind yourself of this video and tell your brain that whenever something stressful and painful happens in life, small or big, this is what we are going to run to instead of the old porn addiction button. And okay guys, speaking of recovering from porn addiction, if you want to know how long it will take for your brain to recover from all the years of clicking on those, you can try my free PMO recovery time estimator by using the link below. And speaking of recovery, click on the video you can see on the screen right here if you want to know two things I myself wish I would have known before I started my own rebooting journey back in the day. Just click on it right now and you'll see exactly what I mean. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider subscribing for more and I'll see you in the next one.